Adjustment layers are a very important and in most cases very underused feature in Photoshop. Adjustment layers gives you a non-destructive way to edit your photos. Instead of adding an adjustment directly on top of the image that you're working on, you have the option to add it as its own layer, separate from your image. The advantage of this is that later down the line you can very easily remove or edit the adjustment that you made. Let me show you an example. In the photo in front of us, let's say we want to make some color adjustments using curves. We could head up to Image, Adjustments, and then Curves, and then make the adjustments that we desire. However, as you'll notice, once we accept the adjustment, it applies it directly on our image, which means if we've gone ahead and closed our document and lost all of our history states, there's no way of editing or removing that curves adjustment. Adjustment layers makes things a whole lot simpler. With the same photo open, this time we're going to head to the bottom of our workspace to our Layers palette, and we're going to click on the Create New Fill or Adjustment Layer icon. Then select the adjustment that we wish to add. Again, we're going to add Curves. Instead of popping up in a new dialog box, your adjustment will appear in its own panel. This time you'll notice a new layer will appear above our photo. Now, if you're further along in your project and you've lost all of your history states, you can still edit or remove your curves adjustment. Simply select the adjustment layer and make your desired changes. By default, when you add an adjustment layer, the adjustment will affect all layers underneath it, meaning if you have multiple layers and add a curves adjustment just like we did, it will apply that adjustment to all the layers below it. However, if you want the adjustment to only affect one layer, make sure it's directly above the target layer, then click this icon right here. You'll notice that it clips to the layer directly below. You may have also noticed a small white box on the adjustment layer. This is a layer mask, another way to edit non-destructively. Without getting into too much detail, anything that is painted black on a layer mask will be hidden from the layer, and anything that is painted or remains white will be visible. And that's adjustment layers, a very helpful feature in Photoshop to help you edit your photos non-destructively.